Hello, beautiful people. In today's video, I would like to talk about personal development and how to create lasting changes in our life. So there is something that I realized in my own journey, and I think it is the most important and essential part of self-development journey. And that is why I'm also so interested in somatics, somatic and embodiment and these kind of practices. Because what I realize is often we decide to make change, and what happens is this yo-yo effect. Basically, we're somewhere here on the pendulum, meaning, let's say, we really don't exercise, we live a very sedentary life and we don't feel healthy, etc., etc. Or we are depressed, always at home, we don't go out, and then we want to come out of it and we go into the other extreme. So the pendulum swings to the other extreme and we over socialize, we burn out, let's say, or we go to the gym and we start to do some crazy exercise and then we injured our back. And then the pendulum swings right back. And so this change that we want kind of makes us go from one extreme to next. And I think it's often where also we have this, and this is where what I want to share today in this video is the importance of changes that are subtle, that comes more from small changes that are possible and that are they're not that visible at first. It's not this like big fix right away, but it's how can I create small changes on an everyday basis, meaning that's why also in somatics we are not going in a somatic movement. It's not about doing 100 push-ups and getting strong in the upper body, but we are out of balance somewhere, and then we go and we start to look at where are we out of balance and how can we start to create small shifts in the body with an exercise that is addressing more the deeper layers, and it starts to change the patterns, the habits on more subtle level, meaning in small dosages. And these changes, because they're not like swinging from this one extreme to next, starts to become more and more embodied and starts to actually become part of our everyday life, and we don't swing on the pendulum. That also for me, it's like when I work with trauma and with people who went through some really hard events in their life, and then there's different practices how to release the trauma, which to me they're extreme. So it's let's say going for a holotropic breath work, and I don't say that these approaches are wrong, I just say that that's not the solution, because if we would think that that's the solution, then we're creating this like other opposites of the extreme, because in these big releases it's very good, we release, but then after that it's like how do we now fill that void that we've created? And because we don't know, because it was so fast and we went there too fast, suddenly it's like there's like a void. So we will come back, most often we will just refill the cup with the same stuff from our past, the same patterns, the same chemicals that are running in the body, the same habits. So it's like with the diet, I am not a fan of extreme diets, because I don't think these diets in the long term have positive effect. Sometimes, yes, there is a moment when we really need to kind of like create an extreme in order to come out or snap out of something, but it has its place, and it has to be it has to be felt in. If in this moment do I really need to have this crazy release, but it's because maybe I already have a practice of creating small changes on an everyday basis. So this is a little video I wanted to create about how important it is in our self-development to start by creating small changes, subtle changes. How it's important to become embodied, meaning in a relationship to self, and starting to develop this like felt sense. Because the body is the one that communicates to us all the time. And the body is the one that will also help us to create these small changes if we start to listen. Because the body doesn't want to be like going from extreme to extreme. The body wants to be in the harmony, which is in the middle between these two extremes of the pendulum. And I think in the end it's all about finding balance, and where is that balance for us in our life, in our body. The harmony with the nature, harmony with my environment, harmony with the people that are around me. And it's a natural law. Nature is a harmony, nature is a balance. And I think it's us, the humans, who are really out of balance often. And this is something that is very specific to the human species. And I think with the new awareness that is arising, this is what we are calling in, is how do we restore this balance. So with these words, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments you want to write me or write below, please do so. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.